Alright, part 3, JC the Sniper's review of the Makarov PM. Talking about ergonomics and ease of use. So, ergonomics are decent. The controls are in, that's a standard position for slide mounted safety. Easy to flip off, harder to put back on, but easy to flip off as you're going to shoot. I like where the slide release is mounted. It's easy to access with your thumb. I have medium-sized hands, and I can access that without shifting my grip, which I like. A lot of people say, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and release the slide by racking it. And that is your easiest slide release and your largest slide release, but I like this option. It's just what I've always used. And I like to be able to use that to release my slide, and I can on this pistol. Very easy. So I like that feature. And those are, essentially the only two controls. There's no takedown lever, so there's no possibility of confusing this with the takedown lever. And I like that, very easy. Two controls. And truth be told, I don't mind that. The safety, slide mounted safety, I don't really like it, but this one is, this pistol is well enough designed that that's not a major hit against it. Because basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to carry this pistol. I'm going to take my rounds. I'm going to put my magazine in here, and then I'm going to rack the slide. Bam! Round in the chamber. Then I'm going to drop the hammer. I'm going to take it back off safe. Then I'm going to holster it. Now I'm carrying a gun with a round in the chamber, but this is forward and can't hit, can't fire the round. And then if I meet a bad guy I need to shoot, I've got that double action pull, bam. Then it transitions to single action. So I don't have a problem carrying this with the safety off. I think there are plenty of, well, I'm not going to say plenty. There's the double action pull that will keep it safe. External hammer, double action pull. There's no possibility really of that going off without you pulling this. And because that double action pull is so hard and so stiff, I'd guess that's 6 or 7 pounds, maybe even more than that, but it is a hard trigger pull. It's actually probably more than that. I think it's probably closer to 8 or 10, but it's a hard trigger pull. So, there's no opportunity for that to just, bam, oh, it just went off in my pocket. Not gonna happen. You have to pull the trigger with that double action pull. So I don't have a problem carrying a round chambered and the safety off, which means that my only control I have to worry about is the slide release, and there's nothing to confuse with the slide release. So I like the way that's set up, despite the fact that it has a safety. So ergonomically speaking, grip is good. 1911 grip angle, essentially. There's no checkering up here, which I like. There's also no checkering on here or on the back. You can get different grips for them, but the grips are not, this grip is not grippy at all. And the one that comes on it, the standard plastic grips that they issued are crap as well. No grip at all. Just not tractionable. If your hands are bloody or wet, or you're wearing gloves, have luck, good luck, trying to hold on to that. Not gonna be fun. I like this much better. Grooves, checkering, grippy stuff. This is much easier to grip. Checkering along the back. So Glock wins there too. Glock also wins because it has no safety. And the slide release is mounted in the same place. However, this slide release is not as good as this one. I like this slide release better. If you look at that, you can see that slide release is raised, whereas the Glock is not. So this is easier to manipulate with your thumb. Much easier to activate that release because of the way they bump that out. Very well designed. I like it. Glock wins with the safety, Makarov wins with the release. Yeah, I know you can get a different safety for the Glock, but the one that comes on there is not as good, I don't think. and the grip's better on the Glock. So you could fix that with some decal grip or some A grip or some skateboard tape, but as it comes, I don't like it. That's just me. So field stripping. Field stripping is kind of cool with this, so I'm going to try to do it in the camera. Cock the hammer, pull this down, then the slide goes back, up, and slides off, and that is it. And that is I like that design. I think that's great, because there's no chance that you're going to accidentally do that. You're not going to, oh, you know, I'm in a firefight, what do I do? Well, I'm going to pull my trigger guard, cock my hammer, and rip my slide off, you know. That's not going to happen, whereas a takedown lever might get accidentally activated, or, you know, something of that nature. Not going to happen with this pistol. You can see the barrel is frame mounted, non-movable, and it's a blowback operated pistol, so that's why that happens, partially, but, you know, frame mounted barrel. And there's all the parts in there, you know, pretty simple. Not that difficult to do. Let's see if I can get it back together in the camera. Then to put it back together, oh, come on. Yeah, you just slide it up over the top, and it goes back on. A lot easier to do when I'm not in the camera viewfinder, so, you know, it's very easy. As you can see, I just took that apart and put it back together in a couple of seconds. I would say it's just as easy as a Glock. Well, not just as easy, but it's close. I mean, there's nothing that's going to beat that on the Glock, but it's close enough. So I think this field stripping is very easy for this. So overall, ease of use is really good. I like the way the controls are set up, so ergonomics are good. If you carry it with the round in the chamber and the safety off, which I think it is perfectly safe to do so, it's, you know, it's a point and shoot device, just like the Glock. So I think in that manner it's pretty close to my reference standard of the Glock, and I like that. One hit, it is a European style mag release, which is, in my opinion, crap, because you gotta come down here and pop this, and then your finger's in the way of it, and you gotta come up here and strip it. I think that's stupid. I mean, you can't release that with your thumb or anything. You just about gotta do that. I think it's so much easier just to activate this button and have my mag pop right out, you know? Bam, there's my mag. Rather than this shenanigans, where I've gotta come down here and pop that and then pull it out. I think that's stupid. I don't like that, but maybe some guys do. A little bit of a preference thing. I don't think it's as good in a situation with, you know, stress. It's just not going to be as easy to come down here and pop that and then pull my mag as it is to hit the button. And the button is standard, so I like the button better, because all my other pistols use a button. So I could be here, how do I get my mag out? Oh, that's right, it's European style. So there's another thing I don't like about it. So track record, good track record. Been used by the Russian military for a number of years, and it's, you know, it's worked out good for them. Not had a lot of breakages because it's all steel and it's a solid gun. Accessories are lacking. Not very good accessorization. You know, you can't change that out because it's part of the steel. There are different grips for it, but not a lot. You're limited in your options. Nowhere near the Glock for certain. And of course the Glock has an accessory rail. This has no rail. So, you know, limited in your accessories. But, you know, maybe that's not a problem for you. So, that is pretty much it. Gone a little bit long with this review. But that is my review of the Makarov PM Russian pistol. Not a service pistol in my opinion. I think it's crap for that, but for a home defense gun or a concealed carry gun, this may be adequate for you. 8 rounds of 9x18 or 380 auto, comparable. Small enough to hide easily and gonna be very, very reliable. Double to single action trigger if you like that. Has a second strike capability, which I don't care about, but if you like that, it's got it. So, good pistol. I would recommend it. Not over a Glock, but price point for this pistol is very good also. You can get one of these for $200 bucks. So for that, I think it's an excellent value. This is JC the Sniper, signing off.